Rivet crew, happy Tuesday. Doing some interval work today. We're doing some 5-minute AMRAPs, right? We're doing 3 of them with a 5-minute rest in between each one, right? So plenty of time to rest and recover before the next one starts, which means when it's time to work, as usual, have a short time window. We're gonna go, 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 right? Push it hard, high intensity, rest, recover, do the next one just the same way. Each 5-minute AMRAP today starts with a buy-in of jump rope, right? Either 100 double unders or 150 single unders. Choose a number or a variation that you can get done in 2 minutes or less, right? We're going to try to cap that jump rope at the 2-minute mark. So do what you can, either practice or the numbers I just told you to do. That's a buy-in that only happens once. And then the remainder of the AMRAP, right, which hopefully is about 3 minutes or so, you do the other stuff. We got some power cleans and some burpee box jump overs today. We got AMRAP, the power cleans, and the burpee box jump overs. The burpee box jump overs stay the same throughout the entire workout today. They're always sets of 4. Burpee, jump up on the box, jump over the box. There you go, 4 reps. And then our power cleans. You'll notice the reps go up each time, right? The first AMRAP is 12, the second one it's 8, and the third AMRAP is only 4. But we want those weights to go up. The reps go down, weights go up. Get the idea. Your score today will be how many burpees or burpee box jump overs and how many power cleans you get in each one. So, what are we doing today? We're doing a lot of jumping, right? All these movements feature a jump. So let's focus on jumping well, and more importantly, let's focus on landing well. All right, so focus is on the land. So there's something called the power stance or the athletic stance that applies to pretty much all these things, particularly the power cleans and the box jumps. And this is our landing position and our receiving position for the power clean and box jump. And that is hips slightly bent, knees bent, heels flat on the floor, right? This is a power stance. This is a very athletic stance. You'll see this a lot in, MMA and soccer and football, things like that. It's basically a ready position, right? Everything's kind of loaded. The hips are loaded, the legs are loaded, the heels are down. I'm ready to cut and run or react to something. This is a very good, strong, athletic position. This is how we should be landing and receiving the bar. So I got my box right here. So when we land, and this applies to box jumps or jump overs, we drive the heels into the floor, we extend the hips, we land in that position I just talked about. Hips are slightly back, knees are slightly bent, heels are flat on the floor, right? This is a good position. You'll be doing jump overs today, so you step off the other side of the box. But let's try to stick those landings. Nice soft landing, right? Not making a lot of noise. Hips back, just like that. With our power cleans, this is how we receive the bar, right? Or dumbbells for that matter. Whether you're using 2 dumbbells or a barbell today, doesn't matter. We want to receive those weights on the shoulders, much like that. Hips back, knees down, knees forward, right? Again, that good athletic position. 2 reasons for this. 2 things we don't want to do, I should say, is receive that heavy weight on the bar with the legs and hips fully straight. So that weight's just going to go crashing down on the shoulders. We don't want that. By catching it like this, we're actually using our legs and hips kind of shock absorbers, right? So catch the heavy weight, boom, much easier on the body to catch the weight. The other thing that we often see when people are cleaning, especially as it gets heavier, is driving the hips too far forward, right? The weight comes up to the shoulders, the hips come forward, and they just keep going forward, 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 right? This is more like a power lean, if you will, than a power clean. We don't want this. It puts a lot of pressure on the low back, and you end up in this weird overextended position. So when we clean, right, the hips fully extend, the weight's going up, we just kind of settle it back a little bit to receive the weight, stand to complete the rep, all right? So heels down, hips back, just like our landing position here. Then last thing, of course, we got jump rope today, right? So again, jumping exercise. We want to be soft on our landing, kind of like the drop shot. We want to land quietly. And with our jump rope, one way to do that is to make sure to do that, I should say, is the feet stay directly underneath the body. If those feet start kicking out in front or they start kicking back behind, ends up putting a lot more force into our landing. So we want to keep the feet directly underneath the body. We should keep our knees slightly bent, right? This kind of carryover from that athletic position I was talking about, right? So we're not going to go in straight legs like that, a lot more impact. So let's keep those knees kind of nice and soft. Then we want to have a nice quiet jump. Right? Quiet jump, knees bent, feet directly underneath the body. It's going to be easier on you. It's going to make it a little less taxing on your body to get through your big sets of jump rope today at the beginning of each AMRAP. All right? That's all I got for you. jump rope, power cleans, burpee box jump overs. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. We'll see you at the gym.